Welcome to Myloopnetwork Sports. I'm your host Earl, still alongside my man Woodley. We're back. We're going to talk about the NBA Finals. Let's talk about sports in general. So we're going to open up with the NBA Finals. Okay. Last night, Cavs looked real bad. The Warriors look great. So let me not take it away from all the Warriors fans. The Warriors look great. The Cavs look bad, but I'm still not worried. But what you think?
Not my team, but I'm happy though.
Happy for what?
It's a good game. It's a good game. It's two teams going at it again, added by another player. So it's a great season, and I'm loving it. Game 7. I don't want to say game 7. I
personally think the series not over yet. Although there's a bunch of Warriors fans going on and saying it's done, it's a sweep, whatever. I still think the Cavs are going to push it to game 7. So we'll see. I believe the home team, unless you lose a game at home, the series still continues.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I got to give a little credit to Klay Thompson.
Oh, Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
It's different.
I mean,
it's different.
For a dude who's become the third option on his team, maybe even the fourth, to sit there and play the type of D that he played in yesterday to help his team win a game, you got to salute to that man. That was serious out here.
Yeah, that's the whole season, though. He played some well defense the whole season, though.
For sure.
His scoring went down, but
I mean, he got to accept his role. I think he's kind of accepted it, although he may not be happy being the third option. But I think he's kind of accepted his role in playing that top-notch defense. So
I give that to him.
But as much credit as you want to give to one, you got to kind of slight the other. And I'm going with the pretty much the entire Cavs except LeBron James.
Why?
You can't sit there be waiting for your rematch, quote-unquote, or a tree match, whatever you want to call it, and then show up in game 1 and don't perform the way they did. Nobody but LeBron showed up.
I mean, they think it was easy. They really thought it was an easy game because look at the whole East, right? They swept every team except for Boston. Okay. So they thought, okay, we're good. So now we're gonna play. Golden State. We beat them last year. They was down 1. It was 3-1, right? Golden State was up 3. So they thought it was gonna be the same game. It was gonna be an easy peasy game. So let's take it. I think everybody was sleeping though. They all slept on KD.
I don't know if I agree with the fact that they slept on him. I just think it's one of those things where they just didn't come to play. Either for whatever reason they didn't come to play and they got bombed out there. Because the game really turned in the third quarter when Cleveland came out and didn't show up for the third half. I mean, the third quarter. The Warriors came out and scored, I think, either the first 12 or 13 points. And went from an 8-point lead to a 21-point lead, and at that point,
it was over.
Game, you know what I mean?
It was over.
You got Kyrie not doing his thing. You got Klay literally, shutting down Kyrie. So, like I said, kudos to Klay on that defense. But we'll see what happens. Game 2, Sunday night. Cleveland, it's your chance. If you want to win the finals, at some point you got to know you got to win at home. You got to steal a game in Golden State. So why not make it game 2? Let's make it a fun series.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
And see what happens.
Not happening.
But moving on to other topics in the NBA, it's recently been said that CP3, aka Chris Paul, is really intrigued about the possibility of joining San Antonio Spurs.
I think that would be a good move, though.
I think it's a good move.
That would be a good move.
Career-wise, I just don't think even with him the Spurs are better than the Warriors. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't see the Spurs being better than the Warriors even with him.
But it'll be a good matchup with him and Kawhi Leonard. That'll be like I'm thinking that'll be like a Steve Nash and
All right, so I got a question to you. It's a good look. It will be a good team.
It will be a good look.
But if Chris Paul stays, re-signs with the Clippers, he's able to make the max deal at a 5-year, $205 million deal.
That's some
right?
good money though.
If he goes to San Antonio, the best he could do is 4 years at $150 million. But that's 1 year and $55 million.
I understand that, but
is that good of a team? Is him going to San Antonio going to make it that good of a team to beat Golden State that he's going to give a $55 million?
I don't know, man.
Think about that, bro.
That's 55.
I mean, Chris Paul has made money in this NBA. Chris Paul may not need the 55 mil, but That's 55
But
mil.
at the end of the day, though, man, he wanna leave with a ring.
But what I'm saying to you is,
with a ring.
Does him going to San Antonio propel them over Golden State, where he can sit there and go win a ring with them?
I'm not gonna say it's gonna happen, or might happen, or will happen.
So
that's something we just gonna have to see and win.
So if you don't think it's gonna happen, why give up the $55 million?
I wouldn't give it up.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't give
that's here, no there.
That's 55
so
extra
Chris,
in my pocket, bro.
Chris, the ball is in your court. We're gonna wait till the NBA's finals is over to see what decision you make. I mean, either way you go, you can't be wrong, bro.
That's true.
It's me talking 55 mil. Either way you go, you can't be wrong. You got a chance to win with San Antonio. Going with Popovich, great coach. Kawhi, great teammate.
He's still coaching.
So either way, yeah. Either way you do it, you can't go wrong. So, balls in your court, Chris. But we're going to talk about we're going to go a little off track. We're going to talk about Charles Oakley and the New York Knicks. Okay. So it's been reported that Charles Oakley turned down a plea deal and he's willing to go to trial.
How much was the plea deal, though?
I'm not quite sure what the plea deal was.
It probably wasn't worth it. That's why he took it.
I mean, I think he just said, personally, he doesn't believe that he did anything wrong and he wants to clear his name. So a plea deal doesn't clear your name.
That's true. That's true.
So, I mean, Charles.
Good luck on that.
If you need us to do anything, we out here for you.
Let us know, man.
You ain't had nothing, and you ain't did nothing wrong. You got all the support in the world. Fight till the end. Make sure that they know it's not acceptable to treat people the way they treated you.
That's true.
So, before we end the show tonight, it's a real quick show. Before we end the show tonight, I want to send out early congratulations to Albert Pujols, who's one step away from being a member of the 600 home run club. You know what I mean? Great career. Hopefully you get it done before we get back on the air so we can celebrate it with you. Alright? So, with that being said, have a good night. Cavs, game 2. It's on y'all. See ya. Peace.